Oh, am I sharing the screen? No.
No, pero yo sí.
Oh, they had no la. Okay. Okay, Brent is here as well. Okay. Good afternoon. Feliz jueves. No, miércoles, perdón. Feliz miércoles. Happy Wednesday. You see, since last week was a long weekend, that I'm still confused with the timings. Buenas tardes, Holly. Buenas tardes, Brent. Buenas tardes, Lina. Buenas tardes, Joy. Buenas tardes, Sandra, Clorraine, Clorraine back. You were here last week, I remember. Buenas tardes, Kelly. Buenas tardes, Marco. And buenas tardes, Aisha. All right, more people are joining. So we're going to give them a minute. Monica is joining as well. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias, chicos y chicas, por acompañarnos hoy. El lunes tuvimos un speaking club session como beginners, right? Hoy, el Spanish Club conversation room or space going to be a little bit more demanding. Ricardo is joining as well. So Ricardo and Juan are going to be here to help me moderate the session. Okay. Hey, Juan is here. Let us know again if you can. Let us know where you're tuning in from. I know that there's people who are coming back, but I see new faces. Adrian, I think this is the time to join us. Is that true? Is that correct? You're muted.
Hola, sí.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Desde dónde nos estás acompañando? ¿En qué ciudad vives? What city do you live in?
Vivo en Toledo, Ohio.
Oh, there you go. Okay, amazing. Not too far. No está muy lejos de Toronto. Not too far from Toronto. All right. I want to say hello as well to everybody, and I want to say hello to Ricardo and Juan, who are going to be here as the Spanish enablers, helping me out today with our Spanish club. Okay, so we have Monica from Toronto, Holly from Toronto, las gemelas de la comunidad. I'm gonna type it up here. Las gemelas de la comunidad. What is that? What is that, Holly? What did I just type there? Las gemelas de la comunidad. I cannot hear you for some reason. You're unmuted, but I cannot hear you.
She's having problems with her audio. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
you. It's the twins of the community.
Yes.
She's having some technical difficulties getting her audio to work.
All right, great. Love to see you. Lovely to see you guys again. Okay, Sandra from Toronto, Aisa from London, Londres, Mark from Albuquerque. Marco is one of our students. Actually, Ricardo is teaching Marco Spanish on a one-on-one basis. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Muchas gracias por estar aquí. Kelly from Windsor, Ontario, not far from Toronto. Brent desde Seattle, and that's it so far. Okay, guys. So while we wait for more people, as usual, I'm going to start with a poll, and then we are going to go into business after. Okay. All right. So how often do you get to speak in Spanish? Never. Once in a blue moon. Pretty often or every day? Let me know. All right. Ricardo, any tips, any advice that you want to give folks to make sure that they make the most of the experience today, since today is going to be a little bit more challenging than Monday?
Well, hi guys, welcome. Well, for today, just to take into account that this is going to be a little bit, let's say, in a formal session, since the topic is a little bit, it's a controversial topic, let's say, but it's very from today. We always talk about this climate change, so just I hope that you enjoy it, and especially the vocabulary that we have there. I hope that you can use it for the questions and everything that we have. But I hope that we're all set, and well, as I said, enjoy and relax.
Yes, relax, right? That's the thing that give people like trouble, right? The nervousness, the shyness when they know how to speak. Okay, great. Juan, any tips, any words of encouragement before we get started?
Well, I just wanted to remind you all of just don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed of what you're going to talk. Don't be ashamed of the way you speak. Don't be ashamed of anything. We're all here to learn. Okay, so just go ahead. Just push yourself and leave that shame aside. Shame is not worth for anything in your life. So just leave that shame aside, all right?
Love that. Thank you so much. All right, let's have a look at the results from the poll. 54% of you said that you speak Spanish once in a blue moon, right? Hopefully with this community, that's going to change. And then you will move into the other categories. 31% of you said pretty often, great. And then 15% of you said every day, lovely. I love that. Good thing is that nobody chose the never option. So that means that to some extent, everybody's involved, all right? Lovely, guys. Thank you so much again for being here today. We're going to get started. Let me share my screen. So today we're going to do our Spanish Conversation Club for intermediate level. But that doesn't mean if you're not intermediate, if you don't feel like you're at that level, that doesn't matter. Sometimes I feel that when you have a level of the language you're targeting and then you're kind of hanging out with people who are a little bit more advanced than you get inspired and you start picking up things. And it also works like accountability too, okay? So welcome to our speaking club intermediate level today. Today's objective, we're going to talk about, like Ricardo said, como dijo Ricardo, hoy vamos a hablar de un tema un poco controversial. Hoy vamos a hablar de un tema que es un poco controversial. We're going to talk a lot about a topic that is a little bit controversial porque muchas personas están totalmente de acuerdo con que el cambio climático es un problema. A lot of people agree, that climate change is a problem. Y otras personas dicen que el cambio climático es una estafa. Other people say that climate change is a hoax, right? No matter what your opinion is, our opinions are respected here. We just want to engage in conversation, all right? So today we're going to talk about this topic, and the goal is to help improve not only your pronunciation and discourse, but also talk about this trendy topic and put you in a space where you can challenge yourself, where you can make mistakes, and where you can learn with each other, okay? ¿Listos? Vamos. Okay. I'm going to ask Brent, since I'm seeing you here, can you help me with something? ¿Me puedes ayudar? ¿Puedes, por favor, leer esta definición? Muy
Sí,
despacio.
claro.
Un momento. Por favor, muy despacio, ¿ok? Quiero que pronuncies todas las letras de las palabras. Very slowly, please. I want you to pronounce all the letters of the words, okay?
Letras or the palabras?
Las palabras, pero quiero que hables muy despacio
Ok.
para que todas las letras las pronuncies, ¿ok?
El cambio climático es la variación en las temperaturas y otros aspectos del clima de la Tierra a lo largo del tiempo, causado por actividades humanas como la quema de combustibles fósiles y la deforestación, o por procesos naturales. Estos cambios pueden provocar fenómenos como olas de calor, lluvias intensas y deshielo de glaciares.
Muy bien, muchas gracias. Ok, un par de correcciones, ok? Here, you say fenómenos, because you see the tilde here, the stress. Fenómenos. Another thing that I saw, you say, for example, here, combustibles, right? Combustibles. Remember, A-E-I-O-U.
Combustibles.
Combustibles.
Sí.
Another thing you said causado, right? Someone asked me about vowel combination the other day, right? For example, in French, this is o, right? So causado, right? But in Spanish, it's au. Causado, okay? Okay, guys. Any questions about vocabulary? Type them in the chat or just voice your questions out. Questions about this vocabulary.
And I wanted to address, Adrienne commented here in the chat that tonight she and her family are going to a Mexican restaurant and she wants to speak in Spanish, but she's afraid. So don't be afraid about speaking Spanish, okay? Just don't be afraid. Actually, it's
Yeah.
quite admirable for us as Latin Americans to hear someone from North America trying to learn our language and trying to be comfortable speaking it. So don't be afraid. Leave that shame out of your system. So, and don't worry, just do what you can and everything will be okay. Okay.
And one thing that you can do, Adrian, like today, when you are going to go to the place at the restaurant, the Latino restaurant, tell them, quiero practicar mi español. Quiero practicar mi español. Because if they hear an accent or something, probably they will switch to Spanish. So sorry, to English. Tell them, ay, porfa, quiero, porfa, right? Like very slangy, right? Porfa, quiero practicar mi español. Right? And go there like little by little. If you make a mistake, they will understand what you want and they might correct you. Well, they will bring you what you want. So if you have Latino Spanish restaurants in your area, that's a very good exercise. Just go in there and engage with the people who are assisting you, right? Congratulations. I would love to hear if you can, once you come back from the restaurant tonight or tomorrow morning, post something in the chat and tell us about your Mexican restaurant or your restaurant experience. I think you said Mexican restaurant, about your experience at the restaurant, okay? All right, Juan, any questions in the chat?
No, there's no other questions. Well, Jalisa says that she's open for role play conversations for you to practice. So if you want, you can, contact her through the community, through the DM of the community. And yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so you know what? That's a very good idea. For example, one thing that you guys can do today after this class, because I guess it's going to be a couple of hours after we finish this for you to go to a restaurant, connect with Jalisa, and if you want to practice a little bit about this, you can. Also, in the classroom, there's a chapter of one of the courses that is with food and restaurants and stuff. Okay, so check that out as well in the classroom. Okay, guys. Vocabulario básico. So we're going to talk about some keywords that we want to use today in our speaking activity. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, Clorraine, to read this. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
Go ahead.
Temperature, temperatura.
Okay, temperatura. Okay, this is a tough word.
Yes.
Word. It has like two
Tempera-
T's,
tempe-
it has the, two R's, right? Say it again.
Temperatura.
Muy bien. Temperatura. Temperatura.
Temperatura.
La medida de cuánto calor hay en el aire o en la superficie, right? What's the temperature today? The measure of how much heat is in the air or over the surface. Okay, let's go now with Lina, please. Can you read this, the entire thing?
Clima, el conjunto de condiciones atmosféricas que predominan en una región durante un periodo largo.
Great. So weather, right? El clima, el weather. ¿Cómo es el clima en tu ciudad? That's something that you can ask in the breakout rooms after. ¿Cómo está el clima hoy en tu ciudad? What's the weather like? Por ejemplo, en Toronto, ayer y hoy está haciendo frío. Esta mañana tuvimos 12 grados centígrados, 12 degrees. That's like 53 Fahrenheit, right? Hoy está frío en Toronto. Okay, Marco, can you read this one, please? ¿Puedes leer esta, por favor?
Sí, actividad humana. Las acciones realizadas por las personas que pueden influir en el medio ambiente.
Ambiente. Bien, perfecto. Actividad humana, human activity. The actions, yes, go ahead, man.
I just wanted to note that please keep a keen eye on the images that are accompanying these key concepts, because we're going to engage in an activity later that is related with those images, right?
So let me go back a little bit so that people see. Okay, temperatura. You see the thing is there? All right, temperatura, clima, for weather, actividad humana, human activity. Okay, let's go now with, let's see, how about Olson? Olson is also one of our students. It's so good to see you here, my friend. Lovely. Okay, Olson, can you read this? Also is one of Ricardo's students. Please.
Creo que Watson
Ah,
está. Hola, Watson.
Combustibles fósiles, materiales como el petróleo y el carbón que se queman para obtener energía.
Muy bien. ¿Puedes leer esta palabra otra vez, por favor? Can you read this word again, please?
Ah, petróleo,
Petróleo. Petróleo.
Pet-
Because the
petróleo.
petróleo. Combustibles fósiles, fossil fuels. Okay, muy bien. How about Kelly? Can you read this one, please? Puedes leer esto.
Deforestación, la eliminación de árboles y bosques con el objetivo de usar los suelos para otros no sé.
Propósitos.
Sorry,
Propósitos.
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 No, propósitos, propósitos, propósitos.
Propósitos.
Okay. No, wait. You guys have to mispronounce it. It's not propositos, because if you say propositos, the stress mark will be here, right? Or the accent would be here. If you see the accent here, this is where you have to put the emphasis. So propósitos.
Propósitos.
Okay.
Propósitos.
Okay. Deforestation, right?
Sí.
Let's go with Jalisa, please.
De cielo,
Muy bien.
el proceso por el cual el hielo se derrite debido al aumento de la temperatura.
De cielo. How do you say this in English, though? De cielo. When, helping someone like Marco or Jalisa, how do you say
Is that
it?
like an iceberg?
Calving. It's called calving.
Sorry, say it again.
Calving.
Calvin? Okay, I'm not.
Calving.
See, I've been studying English for like 40 years, and I still learn new words every day. Okay, great.
The glacier is calving, where the
Okay.
ice is falling off.
There you go. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, see, I think this is the last one, okay? All right, so vamos a practicar ahora, okay? This is gonna be a challenge, right? So, but before we go into this, I'm going to start with one question, and I need a volunteer, please. I need one volunteer. Who's gonna be the soul? Buchanan? Who was that?
Me.
Lorraine. Okay, Lorraine. Vamos a tener una conversación. So we're gonna have a conversation here and let's see how it goes, okay? In Spanish, okay? Lorraine, ¿en qué ciudad vives?
¿En qué ciudad vives? You like ask what do I drink?
No.
Is it?
¿En qué ciudad vives? ¿En qué ciudad vives? So let me
Vives.
Estoy viviendo. Oh, sorry.
wait one second. Karen, one moment. ¿En qué ciudad vives? I'm typing in here in the chat, right? ¿En qué ciudad vives? You know what the verb vivir means?
Yeah, to live.
Yes, live.
Right. So, ¿en qué ciudad vives, Lorraine?
Leida.
Okay, say, vivo en Lleida. ¿Dónde es Lleida?
Vivo en Leida. Leida es Cataluña.
En Cataluña, vives en España. Ok. Y cuéntame, cuéntame, ¿cuál es la temperatura en Lleida en este momento? So I'm going to type that for everybody. ¿Cuál es la temperatura? Sorry. ¿Cuál es la temperatura and then your city, right? En este momento, okay? So the question for you, Lorraine, is, ¿cuál es la temperatura en Lleida en este momento? What I want you guys to do, the rest of the people, I want you to have a look at that sentence, that question that I wrote down, and just type in the answer, okay? ¿Cuál es la temperatura en
la temperatura aquí a Leida está a 32.
32 grados, de 32 grados, 32 degrees.
32 grados.
In Spain, they use Celsius as well, right? Like here in Canada.
Yeah.
Okay. 32 grados. Entonces, let me ask Joy. Joy, 32 grados. ¿Está haciendo frío o calor? Si la temperatura son 32 grados Celsius, ¿está haciendo frío o calor?
En medio. Ahora mismo está a 68.
Okay, sure, okay, perfect. But I wanted to follow up with you on what Chlorine just said, right? He said that temperature is 32 Celsius, so that would be, it's like high up in Fahrenheit, right? So my question for you is 32, is it hot or is it cold? ¿Está haciendo calor o frío?
Oh, no sé Celsius, lo siento.
Está bien. Le voy a preguntar a... ¿Quién más escanea? Mónica, ok. 32 grados. Si la temperatura es 32 grados, if the temperature is 32 degrees Celsius, ¿está haciendo calor o está haciendo frío? Is it hot?
Está haciendo calor.
Bien.
Muy calor.
Mucho calor.
Muy calor.
Mucho
Eh,
calor.
Pero es más con el humido.
Con la
Humido.
humedad,
Humedad.
or with the humidity, right? That's what we
Yes.
cover here in Toronto. It's very humid. Es muy húmedo en Toronto. Ok, vamos a ver sus respuestas. Mónica, 21 en Toronto, 21 grados en Toronto, 21 grados centígrados. Holly, 21 grados centígrados. Yalisa, 73 Fahrenheit. Es calor, es caliente, ¿verdad? ¿Está haciendo calor? Ya. Canon, estoy viendo en Florida. Siempre en Florida la temperatura es 38 grados centígrados. Canon, 38 grados en este momento.
Sí,
Mucho calor.
mucho calor, sí.
Bueno, Canon,
Siempre.
Siempre. Canon, una pregunta para ti. ¿Tú
Ujú.
qué prefieres? ¿Tú qué prefieres? ¿El calor o el frío?
Yo prefiero frío. No me gusta el calor.
No me gusta
Es-
el calor. No me
Ah.
gusta el calor, right?
Yeah.
¿Cuál es para ti, en tu opinión, for you, in your opinion,
Ujú.
la temperatura perfecta?
Para mí, la primavera. La primavera me gusta mucho.
Ok, perfecto. Para ti,
Ujú.
Marco, ¿cuál es la temperatura perfecta? Wait.
Casi. Oh, somebody else. Okay.
Yes, one second, Canon. Marco, para ti, ¿cuál es la temperatura perfecta? For you, what's the perfect temperature?
Para mí, prefiero la temperatura 80 Fahrenheit aquí, para mí.
Fahrenheit. I don't know how much is that, but you probably like the heat then, yes?
No
Sounds like
mucho, no mucho calor. 80 es muy calor.
80 es mucho calor.
Aquí afuera está 100. 100 es
¿Bien? So está muy
Bien.
caliente.
calientísimo.
Está calientísimo. Okay. One last person. Bepi. Is that, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Bepi or is it Bepi? Okay. Bepi, ¿cuál es la temperatura? Ok. Estás en Carolina del Norte. ¿Cuál es la temperatura en Carolina del Norte?
24 centígrados Celsius o 75 Fahrenheit. I don't know. No sé cómo se pronuncia Fahrenheit.
¿Y te gusta esa temperatura? ¿Te gustan los 24 grados?
Sí, es muy, I don't know, genial, I don't know.
Muy agradable.
Es perfecto, sí.
Agradable, ¿ok? Muy agradable.
Agradable.
It's like nice, it's pleasant. Agradable is like pleasant, right? 24 grados, la temperatura es muy agradable. It's very pleasant. Agradable, remember that word. Okay, guys. So one thing I'm going to do, we're going to go on breakout rooms, right? So we're going to divide the group in 3. Some folks are going to go with Ricardo. Some folks are going to go with me, and some folks are going to go with Juan. And the idea is that we get to practice for the next 20 minutes or so, right? And we'll lead you, okay? So don't worry, don't feel shy or anything. So what I think that I need you to do, I am posting 3 questions here in the chat, okay?
I'm going to move. Yeah.
If you
Are you going to see?
for me, help me with something, right? Copy
I can't watch
the question. copy those 3 questions, right? And put them in your notebook, in your Google Doc or something, because you're gonna need them, all right? Okay.
Also, before we start like making the groups, we're gonna give you like 3 minutes in order for you to think out your answer, and maybe if you want or if you can, grab a Spanish dictionary or use word reference in order for you to write down like some keywords for your answer. And yeah, and once we get into the chat rooms, you'll be able to, you know, give us your answer, hopefully in Spanish, okay?
Ok, muy bien. Te vamos a dar 3, 5 minutos, ¿ok? Para que pienses en las respuestas a esta pregunta, ¿ok? So, la primera pregunta. ¿Sientes que el cambio climático ha impactado tu ciudad? Who can translate this for me into English? Yes, Kelly, go ahead, please.
How has climate changed? How do you feel climate change has impacted your city?
Yes, muy bien. Do you feel that climate change has impacted your city? Excellent. Muy bien. ¿Quién puede leer? Ok, la segunda pregunta es, ¿cómo crees que el cambio climático afecta nuestro planeta? Who can translate this into English? Monica, you
I
can?
can try.
Who was that? Who was that? Sorry.
Joy,
Joy, okay, Joy, go ahead, please.
how do you believe the change in climate affects our planet?
Perfecto. Muy bien. Excelente. Muy bien. Ahora, Monica, since you wanted to answer the second one, you're gonna go with the third one. ¿Qué actividades humanas influyen en el cambio climático? What would that be in English?
What human activities influence the change of climate change?
Muy bien, you guys like our pros. All right, awesome. Congratulations, all of you guys. Okay, so we're gonna give you a couple more minutes for you to think about your answers. While you do that, I'm going to start working on the break. Okay, I'm gonna start putting them together.
Igual, recuerden utilizar algunas de las palabras que vimos el día de hoy, como temperatura, clima, actividad humana, combustibles fósiles, deforestación y deshielo. Intenten utilizar algunas de estas palabras. ¿Listo?
Y también, idealmente, preparen sus respuestas en español, ¿vale? La idea, o sea, la idea es que cuando entremos al chat room en los grupos, estemos hablando en español, ¿vale? O sea, que hablemos en español, no tanto en inglés, pues si se ven quedados, o sea, si necesitan hablar en inglés, pues obviamente háganlo. So, I mean, if you need to speak in English, do it, but ideally, answer the question that you want to answer in Spanish, okay? Because that's the whole point of the chat rooms is for us to talk in Spanish, okay?
Okay, great. 1 more minute. Just finishing here. All right. Okay, so the breakout rooms are going to go like this. Ricardo is going to be with Adrian, Bepi. Oh, there's someone else joining us, so we're going to put him in a room. So Bepi, Brent, Kelly, Lina, and Adrian, okay? Then the other group is going to be Juan. I need to add one more person. I will add him in a moment. So the other person is going to be Juan, is going to leave this room. It's going to be Chlorine, Monica, Olsen, and Sandra. And I'm going to go with room 3. It's going to be Holly, Jalisa, Josh, Joy, Canon, and Marco. Okay? ¿Listos? ¿Están listos? ¿Están listas? Can I open the breakout rooms, guys? Ricardo, Juan.
Estoy lista.
Perfecto.
Sure, yes.
Sí.
Ahí vamos. Okay, if you can join your breakout rooms, let me stop sharing this. And I'm going to add one more person here. Breakout rooms, I'm gonna add, Sana, I'm gonna add you to Juan's room, okay? Assign to room number 2. Okay, so if you guys can join your breakout rooms, that would be lovely. I will join my room soon, okay? Lorraine, Holly, if you can join your breakout room. Lorraine, let me know if you can join your breakout room, please. Can you join, Holly? Do you see the option there?
No, I don't.
You don't see it?
No.
What can we do?
I think I am here because I only see 3 people.
You see a bunch of people?
I just see 3.
Yeah, exactly. But we have to, so me and Lorraine, right?
Yes, see.
Yeah, but I have to go to move room 3, and Lorraine hasn't joined his room either. Lorraine, you have to room number 2. Please join the breakout room. If Monica can help you, maybe see if you are in the breakout room.
Well, Monica's in the other room now.
Okay.
I never got an option to join like I did.
Let me see if I can move you to another room and see if we can move to room 1. Let's see. See if you see it now.
I see it now.
Okay, great. Okay. Check it out. Okay, great. And Lorraine, you have to move your room. I have to go because I need to go to my room, to the breakout room. Ok, guys, perfecto. Bueno, estamos aquí. Vamos a practicar, ¿ok? Vamos a empezar con... vamos a empezar with you, Jalisa, ¿ok? Josh, you're principiante. You're beginner. That's fine, ¿ok? Don't worry, we'll bring you up to speed and we'll help you out, ¿ok? Thank you so much. Jalisa, I'm going to ask you one of the questions. Te voy a preguntar, hacer unas preguntas. Mejor, actually, no, not me. Joy. Quiero que le hagas una de las preguntas a Yalisa, ¿ok? Una de las 3 preguntas, por favor, hazle la pregunta a Yalisa. Please ask one of the questions to Yalisa.
I'm trying to get it up here, David.
Let's see.
¿Sientes que el cambio climático ha impactado tu ciudad?
So again, one second before you answer. ¿Sientes que el cambio climático ha impactado tu ciudad? So Josh, that means, do you feel that climate change has impacted your city? ¿Ok? Yalisa, ¿sientes que el cambio climático ha impactado tu ciudad?
Sí, los inviernos son muy cortos y los veranos son muy calurosos.
Los veranos son muy calurosos. Los veranos son muy buena palabra, muy calurosos.
Calurosos.
O caluroso, los veranos muy calurosos. Voy a poner en el chat. Caluroso is an adjective, right? And it's not, but it's used to talk about places, right? So for example, you wouldn't say, yo soy muy caluroso. No, eso no está bien, right? Yo tengo calor, right? Pero yo soy muy caluroso. And remember, no, tú no puedes decir yo estoy caliente because that means something completely different, remember.
Bad word, yeah.
All right. Ok. Ahora, hazle por favor la misma pregunta a alguien en el chat. Oh, pero primero, tú nos diste, los inviernos son muy largos, los veranos son muy calurosos, ¿ok? ¿Dónde vives? ¿En qué ciudad vives?
Nueva Jersey.
Nueva Jersey. Okay.
Jersey.
Nueva Jersey, pues es Nueva Jersey. No digas Nueva Jersey. Ya, Nueva Jersey.
They don't really say that here.
Ok, Nueva Jersey. Ok, perfecto. Pregúntale a alguien más. Ask someone else the same question.
Okay, let me pull up the question here. Let me get it together. Sorry.
No problem.
Lo siento. ¿Sientes que cambio climático ha impactado tu ciudad?
¿Para quién es la pregunta? ¿Para quién es la pregunta? For whom are you is the question.
Oh, para Marco.
Marco.
Para Marco.
Gracias. Sí, estoy muy preocupado con el clima porque creo que el planeta está mucha más calor y el hielo se están derritiendo.
Bien, muy bien.
Ay,
Ok, entonces estoy próximo. Tengo que leer la pregunta.
Un segundo, porque fue espectacular como hablaste, okay? Spectacular, what you just said, right? There's only one thing, right? You said, estoy muy preocupado porque el planeta está mucho más calor. I think you said that, right?
Sí.
So I'm worried because the planet is much hotter now, right? So the correct way is like, estoy muy preocupado porque el planeta está mucho más caliente.
O mucho más caliente.
So for example, if you wanted to use calor, you would say, estoy muy preocupado porque está haciendo mucho más calor.
Okay.
Está haciendo mucho más calor. It's right? Okay, muy bien. Pregúntale a alguien más. Please ask someone else.
Ok, ¿qué actividades humanas influyen en el cambio climático? Esta pregunta es para usted, Joy.
Para Joy, ok. ¿Qué actividades humanas influyen en el cambio climático?
Tengo preguntas difíciles
Sí.
para mí. Ok. Creo que la gente ahora abusan plástico todo el tiempo y problema con el mar
Ya.
y problema por pescado
Okay.
y creo que plástico problema grande.
Muy bien. Entonces, Joy cree que el plástico es un problema que impacta el cambio climático. ¿Ok? Impacta el agua. Ok. Canan, ¿tú qué piensas? ¿Cuáles actividades o qué actividades tú crees que influyen en el cambio climático? You're muted, you're muted. Estás en mute.
Creo que la temperatura es muy difícil para caminar o hacer algo, trabajo, especialmente outdoor. Outdoor is what?
Outdoors es a las afueras, a las afueras.
A las fueras.
A las afueras.
También I've seen muchos árboles seca.
Ya. Muchos árboles secos.
Árboles seca y no agua en algunos países. Por eso es difícil para to grow. I forgot the word.
Grow. Crecer. Crecer.
To grow plants.
To grow plants. Para hacer crecer las plantas. Para
hacer crecer las plantas, no frutas y vegetales.
Okay. Bueno, pero te pregunto, ¿cuál, como los humanos, we as humans, right? ¿Qué estamos haciendo en nuestras actividades del día a día? What are we doing in our day-to-day activities que están impactando el clima negativamente? That are impacting the weather or the process of climate change. So for example, Joy said, mucho plástico. We're using a lot of plastic. ¿Qué más estamos haciendo mal como seres humanos? What else are we doing wrong as human beings?
Es muy avanzado. Es preguntas muy avanzado. ¿cómo se dice que it dirties the place and animals can swallow and they can get sick with that plastic? And
Say that again.
You're asking about because of the plasticos, how does it affect the environment or how the people affected?
I was saying that Joy said that, for example, the use of plastic is impacting the climate change,
Sí.
right? So what other human activities we are doing on a day-to-day basis that are impacting negatively this climate?
Por ejemplo, automóviles con gasos.
Con gasolina.
Con gasolina, con sus fumar.
Con sus
smoke.
Humos, with the fumes.
Humos, con humos. Humos contaminada de aire. Aire. Entonces, problema con pulmones.
Sí, problemas con...
Secundario con fumar.
Okay.
Humo y one is that el second is no puedo hacer ejercicios outside, that is
afuera.
Afueras. No puedo hacer ejercicio afueras.
Bien.
Entonces todos what do you call, all the plants are all dry, so por eso
todas las plantas se secan.
Se secan. Plantas se secan. Se is to use for this, then se, that's what you're saying. Se secan.
Okay.
Entonces todos vegetales muy caro.
Yes.
Y frutas y vegetales caro para
consumir.
Para consumir or to buy.
Okay, muy bien. Okay, Karen, muy bien. So
Gracias.
I want to congratulate you because you just talked. You just spoke. You were not worried about, oh my God, is this grammatically correct? Is that you just did it? And I want to tell you something. Was it perfect? No. Did you make mistakes? You did. Did I understand what you wanted to say? I did. That's it. That's what I want from all of you guys, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. At this point, we're not looking for perfection. At this point, we're looking for you to expose yourself, right? And just do it because we can correct you, right? As I was doing there. Okay, great. Muy bien. Josh, tú eres principiante. I'm going to ask you one question. And then if you know, you know. If you don't, just let me know, okay? Josh, ¿en qué ciudad vives? ¿En qué ciudad vives?
Hola a todos.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yo vivo en la ciudad, se llama Chagonas.
¿Dónde es?
Soy de
¿Dónde es la ciudad?
Trinidad.
¿Dónde?
Soy de Trinidad.
Eres de Trinidad, de Trinidad y Tobago.
Sí, sí.
Ok, del Caribe, perfecto, eres del Caribe, muy cerca a Venezuela, very close to Venezuela.
Sí, sí. Muchas gentes de Venezuela es en mi país porque los problemas en Venezuela.
Sí, los reos en Venezuela son porque hay muchos problemas en Venezuela, ¿no?
Sí,
Muy bien.
especialmente
Yeah, desgraciadamente, unfortunately, yes.
Con su presidente.
Muy bien. So, muchos problemas en Venezuela, desgraciadamente, por su presidente. A lot of problems in Venezuela, unfortunately, because of the president. Okay, very good. You're not as beginner as you think you are. I think you did very good. You know what? Like you did amazing. Okay. Okay, I'm going to ask you then another question. Okay, es diferente de las preguntas que había en la slide, ¿ok? Yalisa, ¿qué podemos hacer para contribuir a que mejore las condiciones, para que mejoren las condiciones climáticas? ¿Qué podemos hacer para contribuir a que mejoren las condiciones climáticas? So what can we do to contribute to the improvement of the climate conditions?
Usamos plásticos menos.
Okay, so one second there. Podemos, so you can say, podemos usar menos plástico. Podemos usar menos plástico.
Podemos usar menos plásticos.
Yeah.
Y conducir menos. Volar.
No sé.
Fly.
Volar.
¿Cómo se dice? Volar. Volar menos. Y para deforestación.
Ok, perfecto. Tres cosas. Dijiste tres cosas. To help mitigate this climate change thing, or to help improve the condition, right? Podemos hacer tres cosas según, one second, someone is joining, so I need to put in a breaker room. So, tres cosas que puedes hacer. La primera, conducir menos. Drive less. La segunda, fly less. Y la tercera, ¿cuál fue? ¿Qué dijiste? ¿La tercera cuál era? What was the third one?
Menos plásticos.
Menos
deforestación, ¿no? Less deforestation. Okay. Now what I want you to do is imagine that you're having this conversation and then you want to get the opinion of someone else. So how would you ask them? Continue the conversation, please.
¿Cuál es tu opinión? ¿Cuál es tu opinión sobre el cambio climático?
Ok, ¿para quién es la respuesta? ¿Para quién es la pregunta?
Para usted, Joy. Para usted.
Joy, ok.
La pregunta otra vez, por favor.
Muy bien. Otra vez la pregunta, por favor.
¿Cuál es tu opinión sobre el cambio climático? Sorry, I forgot the question. Se me olvidó. ¿Cuál es tu opinión sobre el cambio climático?
¿Cuál es tu opinión sobre el cambio climático? What's your opinion about climate change? We have only 2 more minutes before we go back to the
Mi
theme.
opinión es tenemos un problema grande y es muy importante. Necesitamos arreglarlo. Pronto.
Continúa, Joy. Continúa, Joy.
Es todo.
Ok, perfecto.
Para ahora. ¿Me entienden? ¿Me entienden?
Claro que sí, te entendemos muy bien. Mi opinión es que tenemos un gran problema y es muy importante regularlo. Yes. Bien. So my opinion is we have a big problem and it's very important to regulate it. Okay. Última pregunta, Joy. Última pregunta. Last question to someone here, whoever you want to choose.
Okay. ¿Qué piensas? Puedes hacer para ayudar a regularle. I screwed that up. I know I did.
No, ¿qué piensas que puedes hacer para
I'm blocking.
What
puedes hacer para regularlo.
Para regular el problema, okay? Okay. Okay. Let's go back to the big room and I'm going to ask the question to the people there, okay? Regular el problema del cambio climático, okay? Okay, guys, I'm just going to leave the room for a moment and then you continue and then I will just like close the breakout rooms. I'll see you guys in a minute in the big room, okay? Okay. Come back, Marco. We're going to wait for other people to join us. Marco, estás hablando muy bien español. Muy bien.
Muchísimas gracias, David. Tengo un gran maestro con Ricardo.
Me encanta.
Estoy muy...
Mucha confianza. You're speaking with confidence, with conviction. I love that, man. Very nice.
Muchas gracias.
So
Muchas
happy to be
gracias.
here today. Muchas gracias a ti. All right. Marco, also what I would like you to do, because you have this more advanced level, also let us know what would work for you for this community. What can we do and all that stuff to help improve so that we improve the experience for you as well, okay? And just send me an email when you think about it, okay?
Claro que sí. Voy a pensar y voy a mandarlo un
Genial.
mensaje.
Perfecto.
Okay.
Okay, perfecto.
Perdón, Wilson, Mónica,
Hola.
perdón, no me puedes pedir. Gracias, gracias por participar.
Okay, I know that sometimes with these breakout rooms, it's like, okay, the host is like, close rooms, and everybody like this, and somebody's speaking in the middle of it. How was the experience, guys, for you? How was it for you guys? You guys get to talk?
Muy bien.
Muy bien. Jalisa, Jalisa was like killing it. Yes, in our breakout room. All right, how was it for you, Brent?
Es bueno.
Okay.
I just joined, so I missed it.
You missed it. You missed it. Don't worry, but like you can join us next week, okay? We're gonna host two more next week, okay?
I thought it started at 11.
Where are you right now? Where's your location?
In Escocia.
Ah, you're in Scotland. Yeah, okay. No, it's I think the calendar is time. Okay. No worries. Okay, Sana is going to sleep. She's in Finland. Oh my God, I can't believe that you guys are joining from all that far, like from Europe. But you know what, guys? We're gonna do something because we were talking about this with Ricardo and Juan. We were gonna also maybe next week we're gonna host a session of an activity or something earlier, so that we give people that are in Europe to join as well. And of course, whoever is in North American free, you can join us too. Okay, vamos a hacer una actividad, okay? Vamos a hacer una actividad. To close up our conversation, okay? Juan asked you, right, to remember the graphics, right, to pay attention to the graphics, okay? So let's review the key concepts, okay? So, ¿qué es esto? What is this representing?
Temperatura.
La temperatura.
Temperatura, muy bien, temperature. ¿Y esto? ¿Se acuerdan?
Niebla. Niebla.
Climita.
Yeah, it's like niebla, but like it represents weather, right? It's like the picture that one chose for weather, right? El clima, the weather. One thing that I want you guys to know about clima, right? Because in some countries they use el tiempo. El tiempo hoy está frío. It's like the time here is like cold today. But in countries, especially Colombia, you don't use el tiempo hoy está muy frío. O sea, el clima. Hoy el clima está horrible. So the weather is horrible. So clima, when you see here clima and tiempo, although tiempo is time, if people are talking in that context, it means weather as well. Okay.
Yes. Pregunta, ¿el clima es bueno o es buena?
Muy buena, pero ¿quién hizo la pregunta?
Yo para los estudiantes.
Okay. Questions for you guys.
¿El clima es bueno o el clima es buena?
How do you say?
Bueno.
Bueno, entonces clima termina en A, pero es siempre masculino. Entonces también recordar eso.
Clima,
fresco, bueno.
Very nice. Thank you, Ricardo, for bringing that up. It's very interesting because those are sometimes Spanish can be tricky because of that, right? So el clima, it ends in A, so you might think it's a feminine word, but it's not. It's el clima. So you know that is bueno and not buena, not because clima, but because because of the article, right? El clima es bueno. Okay, muy bien. ¿Qué representa esto? What does it represent? I don't even remember what this represents. I don't remember.
Pollution.
It's actividades
Polución.
humanos.
Combustibles.
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 Yeah, actividades
Combustibles.
humanos.
No, de hecho no. Es actividad humana.
Actividad humana, human activity, right? What that he chose for this. But you, to be honest, what you guys said is also correct. Pollución, combustible.
Yeah.
Combustible is gonna come after, right?
Fossil
All right. How about this?
Fuego.
Fuego, okay. What else? ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Fuego, ¿qué más?
Combustibles, petróleo.
Muy bien, combustibles. Combustibles. Combustibles.
Combustibles, exacto.
Combustibles.
Combustibles.
De hecho, son combustibles
Combustibles.
fósiles. Son
Combustibles
combustibles
fósiles, right?
fósiles. They're fossil fuels.
Fossil fuels, right? Combustibles fósiles. ¿Y esto? ¿Qué significa esto? What does this represent? ¿Qué representa?
Drought.
Say it
Deforestación.
loud and proud, Jelisa.
Deforestación.
Bien. Deforestación.
Deforestación.
¿Y esto?
Deshielo.
Cielo.
Bien, muy bien, muy bien. Clorine, how do you say it?
Deshielo.
I don't know it in Spanish. I don't know it in Spanish.
Deshielo. Deshielo. Hielo, ice. Des is like when you take some problem. So deshielo, right?
Deshielo.
Okay.
Deshielo.
All
It's a
right.
glacier.
Okay, question time. Okay. What questions do you guys have for Juan, me, and Ricardo before we wrap up? ¿Qué preguntas tienen?
None, because I missed it.
Okay, any questions in general for Spanish or anything? What other questions do you have?
Are you going to do any classes on tenses?
On tenses, we can. We could, yeah. There is a course already that is up in the classroom, but you need to achieve level 6 to unlock it.
I don't know what level I am. Mi es de Chile y yo no puedo comprender el acento en Chile. Es muy difícil.
Okay, but no te preocupes. So Chris is saying there that, so who's from Chile?
And my wife.
Okay.
Mi esposa.
So la esposa, Chris's wife is from Chile and he has trouble understanding her. Don't worry, even us.
How does one unlock the next level? Like to unlock the next level?
Yes. So look, I'm gonna tell you. So I have a very good friend from Chile, right? That I met here in Toronto. But when I met him, I didn't understand anything. They speak their slang and the way they talk is fascinating, right? But it speaks so fast, and then they add this I sound to some words that doesn't make any sense. So it takes time, but you will. All right.
And if you want to know how to unlock new levels in the community, you just have to engage within the community. Just comment, reply to comments, post, make your posts on the community, right? In that way.
He gave an assignment last week about to do a video on how to pronounce. You said you should post it. I don't know how to post it here.
Man, you know what the thing is that in this platform, unfortunately, if I post a video, you're not gonna see it right away because we have to upload.
No, I mean
the last class.
The last class gave something about the R, like how to pronounce the R. That we should do like a practice. If you do a practice and post it here. I don't know. Like I did a video, but I don't know how to post it here.
Fair enough. Let me go tell Chris. Chris, what's your last?
I have a question.
Sure, yes.
So how do we get these, whatever we get this in all the conversation and the people we type, is there any way to kind of save them somewhere, or how do we obtain so that we can make a list of new, the new vocabulary that you learned? Like I started writing in my notebook.
What happens in the chat? You mean that?
Yes.
Oh, we'll have to figure it out. Maybe.
But I mean, I'm writing as fast as I can.
You know what?
Sorry,
go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm writing so that we can make, each one of us can make the new palabras, new things. That way we can improve our, increase our vocabulary that we know.
Right.
Yeah,
So
but-
I think there's an AI thing that we can incorporate into Zoom that does the transcript and that, but I have to figure out how it works. Okay, but we'll do it.
But there's one thing, Kanan, and it's that we are currently recording this session. So
yeah, I go back and listen to them. Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
as you have noticed, maybe you have noticed that David, Ricardo, and me read like the questions in the chat. So okay, and we'll be uploading now. Chlorine was telling us something about how to achieve new levels. So go ahead.
I'll give me 1 second because I want to say, Chris, which one is you? Is Chris Leia or Christiana?
Sorry?
Which one is you, Chris Leia or Christiana, or are you here with another name in the community?
No, Chris, I should be under Chris Bellamy.
Bellamy? Like Bellamy, B-E-L-A-M-I?
B-E-double-L-A-M-Y.
He was the one. Sorry.
Christopher Bellamy. Okay, so you are level
1.
I don't know.
Level 1.
Here's the problem. I used to have an office in Uruguay. I do a lot of business in Spain, or did when I was in business. And I've been married to a Chilean for 22 years, but we speak English because she traveled and she speaks fluent English.
Yeah.
And whenever I go to Chile, I can't understand anybody. I can understand in Spain, but not in Chile because the accent is completely different. The words are different, cachai and things like that. It's bizarre. So, but I'm now about to sell up in Scotland and move to live in Spain.
Okay.
So I need to learn a shitload more than I have done up until now. So,
okay. Sounds good. Don't worry, we'll help you out. But look, for example, right now, you see the screen, you're level 1. That means that you're not engaging at all, right? What I would do if I were you, right? You go see here, right? You go to community, right? And then use something like this, right? Community, classroom. So again, classroom, right? For people who are looking to for example, you missed today's class, right, Chris? So then Alexandra was also joined towards the end, right? So if you go here, right? So you'll see the masterclass. If you go here, you will see the pronunciation masterclass that we did last week, right?
Yeah.
If you go here to this one here, this course here, Speaking Cloud recordings, and this again, you don't need to be in any level 1, you can access it, right? So we have the ones that we did on Monday, and then tomorrow we will upload the one today. So you can go and see what you missed. Now, how to move up to the leaderboard. So I say, for example, let's see where Chlorine is, okay? Chlorine, I think you are coming up somewhat active. Chlorine, okay. Chlorine, you're level 3. Okay, not bad. So you were able to already unlock one of the courses, right?
The W question course.
Say that again, buddy?
The W question course.
W question course, you can unlock it as already, right? So for example, Chris, you're level 1, right? If you go to level 1, I can see everything open because I am hosting, because I'm the host, right? I'm the administrator. But in your case, if you go to a classroom, you will see that this is locked for you, right? This W questions course. If you want to open it, you need to move up the leaderboard, right? So your ranking, right? How you can do that? By engaging, right?
Okay,
so,
I can do that. Yeah.
So you can post a question. Say, for example, you post something here. I don't know. Have you been to Scotland? ¿Estás en Escocia? What is your favorite Scotland? I don't know. Whatever, right? And just
select a category. Don't forget to select a category.
Oh, yes. And you have to select a category, right? Is it general discussion, questions, live chat, live event, right? And then we can do more. We can continue to add to this, okay?
Oh, so I don't just go to the classrooms and start doing those.
Correct. Yes. But to move out the leaderboard and stuff, you just engage, right? So you see, for example, Tina, the other day, she la comida española. Me encanta la comida española. ¿A quién le gusta la paella? I love Spanish. Who else loves paella? And then 5 people reacted and 12 people answered, right? La comida favorita, blah, 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 blah. And that's how you start talking.
Exactly. And those people who answered over there in that post, they gathered some community points. And once you gather community points, you're going to be able to move up within the levels. And once you move up within the levels, you're going to unlock new courses, okay?
Okay.
It's a nice competition going on right now because Susan has been always number one, right? Now Marie took her spot. So let's see. Let's see if she's gonna reclaim it. Okay. All right, guys. So that's how you play with this. And as you can see, Chris, if you go to the leaderboard thing, or the class, you're gonna see here that this in level 3, you have this of course locked, and in level 6 this. All right.
Okay.
So to engage. Bueno, amigos y amigas, vamos a terminar por el día de hoy. We're gonna wrap up for today. Muchas gracias por su atención.
I have a question.
Have a last question, Crane?
Yes,
Yeah.
you gave a work last week that we should do a video of ourselves trying to do the R, the sound. Like,
Yes.
remember,
Let
I
me
was
go-
asking if, yes, you said we should post the video in the community. I don't know, like, how do we do that to post the video? I didn't mind, I don't know how to post
Yeah.
it.
So
Okay.
see, so the challenge of the week, right? This one here, right? So as you could see, you don't see the video right away. I can upload it. So you can upload a file, and then if it's an MP4 file, so a video. If you click this and you download this, right, you're gonna see me, doing the tongue twister, right?
And what you can do to post the video, Chlorine, is, David, could you open up again like the post? Or yeah, that post is okay.
Yes.
For you to upload the video, you can just write down like the post, or you can upload it in the comment section in the post that David made, right? Like you can Chlorines, but don't, David, go back to your post. Go back to the pronunciation post.
Sure. Okay. Here, right?
Exactly. So what can you do to post your video? Just go to the last comment, go back down to the last comment.
So for example, some people are doing it here, right?
Exactly. So go down to the last comment, and over there type your comment, like, here's my video, here's my version of the video.
Yeah.
And you can attach a file.
Yeah.
You see, you can attach the
You
file.
attach a file, and then you will just like put the file, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
So for example,
Thank
look,
you.
Marco did it 2 hours ago. Adrian did it 2-3 hours ago. I haven't seen them, so I'm gonna go check them out, right? So I would encourage you to go here because it's the challenge of the week, right? Go see what people are posting and how are they, and then you can leave them feedback and whatnot, okay? So it's very courageous to do this, right? Okay, dear friends, queridos amigos, queridas amigas, muchas gracias por su atención. Thank you so much for your attention.
Gracias.
Gracias.
We will see you.
Muchas gracias.
Nos vemos la próxima semana. Stay engaged, right? Every day.
Yeah.
Practice.
Okay, chao. Gracias.
Chao, Ricardo. Chao.
Ustedes, que estén muy bien.
Nos vemos.
Gracias.
Started.
Chao.
Yes.